Today's question is how to be more confident. This is something that I myself have struggled a lot with in different ways in my life, and I think that every human somewhere in their life would find it challenging as well. So first of all, if you're watching this video, you're not on your own. There's a lot of us out there, okay? Simply put, confidence is the lack of action or the lack of belief that you can carry out an action. But it all starts with action. What you put the reps in for with confidence is what you'll see results in, all right? You think about things that you're just unequivocally confident with. Let's say it's maybe cooking dinner each night. Do you lack confidence to cook a meal? Maybe one day you did, but right now in your life you probably don't if you cook every night. It's just something you do and something that you've embodied and you're part of it. Or it's part of you. You're not confident about that. However, if I was to say to you, go and cook for 50 people tomorrow night, you might now lack confidence with that because you've never done it before. So confidence sort of comes from doing things and becoming familiar with the fact that you can. Now, if you were to use a different example, let's say a common problem or challenge that a lot of us as humans face is going and speaking to a stranger, whether that be with work, whether that be with school, whether that be with sport, whether that just be with someone at the local grocery store. Or, if you want to dive even deeper, the fear of meeting someone new, the fear of going up and talking to someone you might be attracted to, or talking to someone who's caught your attention. Breaking the ice. Something I know I definitely struggled with over the years, right? We lack confidence. Why do we lack confidence? Because we haven't done it enough. We don't throw ourselves into the deep end. There's something really cool about being a human. Picture this, for example. If you're on a boat in the middle of the ocean, right? If you jump overboard, but you don't know how to swim, there's one of two things that happen there. You will either sink or you will learn to swim. No life jacket. You have to adapt quickly and learn how to move forward, or you drown. Really cool thing about being human is we very rarely drown. We learn how to swim quick. But without throwing ourselves overboard, we stay stuck in the boat in the middle of the ocean. Okay? When you're trying to swim somewhere, let's say your boat is, to go on with the metaphor, let's say your boat is stuck and it's not one with an engine. It's not one with an engine that works anymore, and it's not going anywhere. But you can see the island. You can't get there with the boat. It's not going to drift you in, for whatever reason. This ocean isn't drifting you into the island. But you know what I'm saying? Jump overboard, see it for what it is. Jump in. That's how we gain confidence. That's how we learn about ourselves. That's putting in the reps. And a simple technique, there's a couple, but one that comes to mind is the 3-second rule. That helped me a lot. I count 3 seconds. Before I want to do something, or I'm going to do it, I count 3 seconds. And the moment it goes 1, 2, the moment it hits 3, I act. If I don't take the physical action, whether it's the words, the walking towards something, even if it's I'm at sport training, or it's in the gym, or it's maybe doing a job in a particular way, if I don't take action the moment that 3 hits, I have to admit to myself that I chickened out. And I didn't own the situation, and I have to be okay with that and learn for next time. Because it's the not taking action on what you want to that kills your confidence for next time. And then if we continue to tell ourselves this story, and we continue to play out this type of narrative more and more and more, that is how we lack confidence. So the simple way to get more confidence is to take action. Is to act now, think less. It's also a line that has helped me in my life that I come up with many years ago. Act now, think less. Or act now, think later. You've got to get it done. You've got to have your fuck it moment. Fuck it, I'm in. Fuck it, I'm jumping overboard. I don't know how to swim, I'll learn on the job. That's the way we build confidence, putting in the reps. All right, so next time you don't feel confident, understand that's a very normal thing first and foremost. But then secondly, choose to dive into it. Choose to jump overboard. All right, choose to count to 3 and do it. Choose to acknowledge that you're procrastinating, and when you're in your mind, you're not taking the action, because it's the action that builds confidence. Think about any time in your life where you've been uncomfortable or stuck, or I don't know if I should or I shouldn't, or all this stuff, but you actually find it somewhere within yourself to be brave enough to take the action on what you wanted to do. How good does it feel once you've done it? There's something to that. There's something really to that, and I'll talk about that in other videos around what that feeling is and what it's validating or speaking to us, and what it's sort of explaining to us or telling us by giving us that, oh my gosh, what an awesome feeling. It isn't just the relief or the release of what you were worried about, it's that you're actually following what you really wanted to do. All these things matter to building confidence. So start with something small. If, for example, again, you're walking down the road and not walking down the road, say there's someone you want to meet. You find them attractive or interesting, or you want to go talk to them, a bit of social anxiety. Instead of just diving headfirst into speaking to someone, if that's too scary, How about you work with things like interactions that can help you in a small way to build momentum to do it? Let's say you drive a car and you fill up your petrol. You have to say hello. Well, you don't have to, but you have a great opportunity to say hello and smile at the person working behind the counter who's going to take your money for filling up your petrol. Same when you go to the shops and get your groceries. There's a checkout chick or checkout guy usually, unless you're using the self-serve ones, but there's opportunities there. All you have to do is start by saying hello and smiling. Just start there. Get used to doing this more and more, and then next time, rather than hello and smile, it's hello, how's your day been, what's been going on? Extend the conversation. Before you know it, you're going to start building these skills and your confidence up to be able to speak with a stranger. And then when you fast forward all the way to potentially talking to the person who you've built up on such a big pedestal as this attractive person that could be your future husband or wife, or someone you just want to get to know a little bit better, or a work opportunity or something for networking or anything. All of a sudden, they're not so scary. You have more confidence because you've been putting in the reps in a small way. So it starts with internal momentum, building that from a small place. And that's when you can choose to jump overboard with more confidence, you know? Or if you're someone who is a bit more, you've got a bit more dare in you, then jump overboard. No better place to learn than on the job for anything, all right? Especially in this human experience. But if that is too scary and a bit too daunting, then start with the small steps. Find the opportunities in things to build a little bit of momentum to go, I wouldn't have done that yesterday, but I did today. Work towards your goal. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so I know I've sort of gone around in a few different ways there as to things you can try, some deeper stuff, some more lighter stuff, how to build momentum, how to get right into it. There should be something in there for you after watching this video that helps you feel like you can be more confident and know some ways to be more confident. Because all the things I just shared with you are not me reading some book or watching a video, to be honest with you. It's stuff that I've gone through myself in my own life and my own experiences, or stuff that I've helped other people get past. So I'm hoping that this video can be that for you. And if you found it useful or helpful in some way, share it to somebody else. You know, I want these videos to be shared more and more and more because I'm doing them to help you guys with things that I once found challenging. All right, so share it with someone else and pay it forward, and let's spread the positive vibes around how to all feel better, think better, and be better.